Remember, oh, sorry. What's up, YouTube? Tiffany, remember when we found out where your mom was? And when we got there after Talon, once we got to her floor, they weren't going to let you back there. Remember that? The only reason they allowed you back there was because of me. I'm the one who settled the nurse down. I'm the one that showed her that you were actually the daughter. I'm the one that kept everything calm and cool so nobody would mess with you. That's why they gave you a main personal pink bracelet. That way you couldn't be kicked out of the guest or the waiting room after hours. And remember, they gave me one, even though they don't do that. Only one person. And I promised them that I would stay in the waiting room, that I was just there in case you needed it. And I did all that. Even though all these horrible things that you did to these kids, me, I still stuck to every word of the promise I made you. Just like I stuck to every promise I ever made you and the kids. And you know that. Oh, yeah, I'm putting it out there. Exactly. Detailed. This is what you caused to happen because you're trying to lie, manipulate, run around, and act like you had nothing to do with this. You and I both know that is a lie. I have been called a boy toy, which you know damn well was nowhere near what went on between me and you. Now, it might have been on your end, just like I've told people. It was a game from the beginning on your side, not mine. Remember how many times you would deny that, even though I would ask you, well, how come this then? How come that? And every time I would tell you, I know that's not true. Still worked for you and the family. I still catered to anything you and the kids needed. Yeah, I was building everything from scratch. With all the wounds from two other women doing the same thing that you knew about. You knew every bit of it. You were the only one I talked to about it. You said and did things to purposely mislead, play with emotions, anything you could. Out of that whole scenario, I'm the only one that didn't change or fold. You did. And I'm pretty sure, I am 99.9% sure that that was exactly what you were doing the whole time. Like I said, under any other circumstances, I would be very happy for you. But see, I've fallen for this fantasy versus reality, give you the benefit of the doubt manipulation before. And that's exactly what got your brother and 3 children taken under your watch. Oh, yeah, that was all you. You were the one that stuck them with your mother. You were the one that knew they were being transported poorly, carelessly, the whole time. You were the one that knew that this woman had life insurance policies on these children and wanted to hurt them from a young age. That was your whole reason of why you didn't want your mother around these kids, even letting other people believe that it was all me, even though all I was doing was following your orders. And I agreed with those orders because of the stories I heard your mother say myself, not just because of the ones you told me. You forget what happened when we let her know about Kirsten being in your belly. Yeah. See, you guys have been doing stuff like that for the whole 12 years. You knew that I didn't want any other relationship or anything like that anymore. Because I didn't even want the one with you. And you knew that. What the fuck was that all about? You telling me that was just a money grab, gold digging, lazy bitch scheme? Seriously? All that? That's insane. Yeah, that's not strong, independent woman. That's insane. And now you have another child. Holy shit. I really hope that that dude keeps a close fucking eye on you. I'm not saying this to disturb nothing. I'm saying this because that is another innocent life that is in your care. And this is exactly what people with your type of disability does. You just find another victim. Every accomplishment my son has made has been from what his dad instilled in him. You do not get to tell or take credit for that. None of it. The bad stuff, him lying, manipulating, and helping his Nana to do this bullshit, which I know for a fact he did. And that was brought on by you and her, and I know that too. See, you can have people think of me any way you want. You, me, your mother, David, and God knows exactly what you have done. I don't know how you have made it out of this. I really don't. Other than you are one hell of a lying, manipulating piece of shit. Because I don't know how you would be able to live with yourself after this. There's no fucking way. No way. If I put myself in your shoes and I took advantage of a woman and then did this to 3 children and my brother that has never done anything wrong to me, all because my father or whatnot wanted it, and then to involve one of my other children in it as well by playing off his emotions and turning him into a mini me so he can destruct things. Are you insane? Anybody they want, they can look up BPD right now. They can look up BPD, and there's other ones. Those were not even discovered when we were barely scratching the surface about this with her. She is not medicated. She will lie in a fucking heartbeat. All 3 of you, you will answer for what you've done. I'm telling you right now, there ain't no way you're getting away with this. There's no way. I have 3 children laid out on a mat and a best friend, and I have this girl trying to manipulate me even more after I already did all the things I said I was going to do. You looked me dead in my face, told me I was great, told me that these kids wanted us to blah, 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 and I told you no. You tried to use them after they were already gone to get more punishment on me. For what? For what? What did I deserve all this for? Because I wouldn't marry you? Obviously. What did they deserve this for? All because mommy wanted attention? Did you think this wasn't going to come out? But you damn right it is. You think you were just going to hide behind all this bullshit and that I wasn't going to be able to fucking get any type of words across to you? Oh, you're definitely going to hear it. You are exactly the type of female that gives females a bad fucking name. Instead of out there making a fucking life for yourself like you should have been doing, like I gave you every opportunity to do, you turned around and used it to bite me and these children, then walked away trying to look like the hero? Wow. While looking like the victim. What the fuck? You know damn well Nolan, Kirsten, Talon, and David loved their father to death. You also know that Jazzy did, even though her mother had put her through hell. And you were there. You watched everything that fucking woman did. You knew it was all bullshit. You watched it with your own fucking eyes. And because you're wrapped in this bullshit, now that child suffers too. You know what Bethany did to Kyle. Your mother and you knew all about that shit. Her letting him run around fucking town at 2 years old. Almost being stolen, almost getting hit by cars. Right. None of that shit ever fucking happened with me and my children. Ever. They were my best friends, and you know it. You used everything that people had already done to me and that you knew for a fucking fact they did as a fucking weapon. I don't give a shit if they called it mental disability or not. You did all this cold hearted, selfish shit to somebody that gave you over a fucking decade of their life when nobody else would do a fucking thing for you. And like I said, you can make people believe that shit ain't true. Every fucking person around you knows it's fucking true. I will not stand for this fake ass feminist bullshit. Just because people don't want to answer for what the fuck they've done. I will not. I will not play this fantasy versus reality bullshit. Those were fucking 4 amazing lives. 4. You fucked with them every chance you got for over a fucking year trying to get them to do bad shit. You were hurting them. You almost got Talon shot because of David. And you act like nothing fucking happened. Once again, all this on your watch with nobody else's influence but your own. For 12 fucking years, these kids have never seen anything like that. But it all starts when you're by yourself. You used a fucking lie to get you housing. I let that go. Even though it fucks up my reputation, even though I didn't do any of that shit. How come you keep getting away with lying and fucking up people's lives? I want to know. You made me look like a fuckboy. You made me look like the fucking thing I hate the most in this motherfucking world. That's what you're doing? Oh no. Nope. I don't fucking think so. Just like I did about Bethany and Jen doing their bullshit. You're not doing it either. That's right. The truth is out there, and yeah, they're going to hear every bit of my side. You can play this little, oh, he wants to play victim. I don't want to play no motherfucking victim. I'm not playing this stupid bullshit with you. I'm not. I'm not playing it with Jen. I'm not playing it with all this fucking little fucking drama fantasy bullshit that has never fucking taken place in their motherfucking life. Jen, you can play this fantasy. You're a bad bitch all you want. You're not. You are a lazy piece of shit with a hollow place where you should have a fucking heart, and you know it. Your mother is the same fucking creature. Imagine that. All because I didn't want to have a relationship where it was sexual. That's it. Holy shit, man. Well, this is what happens when you listen to people that say, happy, a wife, happy life. Yeah, that's a bunch of bullshit. Doesn't matter how happy you try and make that girl, and if you do, you're going to be working your motherfucking ass to the bone to keep her happy. And I swear to God, if things seem cool and she's not making you work to death to make her happy, you better know something is the fuck up. She is not just being chill. She is not fucking giving you a break. She's doing something else. This is what I've learned from these four fucking women. Doesn't matter how hard you work, doesn't matter how loyal you are, doesn't matter how much respect you show, they will use it against you any fucking time they can. I used to say that the fuckboys out there deserve this because they do the same shit to decent women that most likely would have been really good ladies. Wow, this is how they get fucked up right here. This is how it gets all twisted and fucking bind up right here. Y'all are so truthful. Y'all are so this and that, but you won't get on a poly. Used by the Secret Service, used by the CIA, used by freaking all kinds of fucking investigations. Not good enough for these women. Excuse me, monsters. They're not even women.